It's your boy Evie. You're watching Evie Family ENT. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So you could become part of Evie's family. What better than a diss track from Flawed? It's just not to Joe. It's to Marxists. I'm assuming. Because it's called Marxism. So let's get it. Let's go. You ready, Ben?
The trouble with our liberal friends is not that they're ignorant. It's just that they know so much that
Yes,
isn't so.
I will, Jason. I did not know that. Yes.
Ain't nobody trailblazing. Rap game is in a stale placing. Sales looking like snails racing. All the males ain't men. Hold their fingers up to hail Satan.
Fact.
Bet them niggas got their nails painted. It's an agenda. Everybody thinking they could change their gender.
It's an agenda. Everyone thinking they could change the agenda. I mean, yeah, we know with that's my favorite part of Flawed's music is his flow, is his rhyming. I mean, he's amazing at rhyming in the rhyme schemes. You'll see, you will see. Trust me. I don't know, but I just know it will be in this song. But the agenda, changing agenda and then agenda, and then I feel like the A in the A part had something more than just a rhyme. I think that goes with like, cause you know how now you have like fucking transgender, and then you have like pansexual and this sexual. Don't they have like an asexual? Isn't that? Yeah. I feel like that's a thing. Is an asexual a thing? So I feel like that goes into it.
I think it was playing an agenda.
Oh yeah, I know. I caught that, like the a gender and then agenda. Yeah. But I think you could add. Am I reaching here?
Yeah, Mo.
Would you guys call me Mo? Am I reaching here? Because I think they go together. I think because I know there's got to be an asexual. There's got to be a fucking C-sexual, D-sexual, E-sexual. I don't know what any of them mean. I just know that they have them. So
everybody thinking they could change their gender. I could join the WNBA and play center. Just identify as a they, them. And if it makes sense, then they censor. It's a brain bender. Internet feel like a hive mind. We need protection from text, speech, a high crime. Rejected T.
We need protection from text, speech, a high crime. It's ironic that he brought that up at this time because Kamala and Trump just had their debate. But right before their debate, like a few days or maybe a week before their debate, Joe Rogan actually called, he was talking about on his podcast about something Kamala was talking about. And it was about Kamala saying that she was like given a, what do they call that? Like a promotion or whatever. One of her things that she really wants to work on, one of her policies that she wants to put out there. And she was saying that she wants to get rid of disinformation and misinformation, but by doing that, meaning that they can that they'll stop you from being able to say misinformation on YouTube. Like she was talking about podcasters specifically. There's a video of Kamala talking about this.
Why don't they get rid of the thing that says that they can use propaganda against the U.S.?
Right, but most of the actually all the misinformation that's came the past, 8 years has been from her her team alone. But besides that, who is it to be able to say what is misinformation and what's disinformation? Because now you are literally in charge of who can say what,
right.
Which in all reality would make shit a dictatorship, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like they like to call the Republicans and Trump. It makes sense now. But I think that has to do, I don't know if he put that in there for that, but it goes hand in hand, and it was perfect timing too, you know?
Speech a high crime.
Yeah, Jason, they want to stop the spread of truth. Fact.
See the best thing you could do.
Hold up.
Just identify it.
I told you the flow was coming. The rhyme scheme was on the way.
And if it makes sense, then they censor. It's a brain bender. Internet feel like a hive mind. We need protection from text, speech, a high crime. Reject the TOS and be arrested. See, the best thing you could do is respect the fucking guidelines. Pro-establishment, these activists are full of it. Act like they compassionate, but that's a bunch of Bolshevik. Fascists are in fashion, see they capping from the look of it. Leninists are really menaces, there ain't no benefits to Marxism.
Oh, that was dope. Leninists, so like leftist, Leninists.
Leninists are
But
like Joseph Lenin was part of Marxism and
I-
Bolshevik is the Bolshevik Revolution. It's also
Yeah.
part of it.
What's the Bolshevik Revolution?
It's like part of the whole thing in Russia for the whole.
Baby.
I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to tell you. It's
Thank you.
it's like I don't know. It's part of like the whole Marxist thing, like the Bolshevik Revolution. Like I don't know how to explain it. Though. But
Okay, well, does anyone in here know what the bullshit revolution is? Because I have no idea. I'm gonna actually look it up myself. But if you guys know and can just broadly tell me, please, because that was her explanation to what it is, and I have no idea. That taught me absolutely
But-
nothing.
I think it's funny what he's saying though, because the whole thing, like, why my name was hate speech was because people say you can't say hate speech
Right.
online.
Yeah.
So that's why I did it. So then people had to say it.
Yeah. And, yeah. And for a lot of people, especially a lot of people in this chat right now, but the people on the reaction, they won't get this. But if you guys ever knew who hate speech was,
Hi.
hate speech was Kathy. Hate speech is from Flawd's channel. Kathy. But that's the whole reason she made hate speech. Well, she named it that, she said, because then people had to say hate speech.
Marxism. I don't even feel like rhyming. It's Marxism. If you seeking, then you'll find out it's Marxism. I'll repeat it one more time. That is Marxism. For the people left behind. Marxism.
left
They
behind.
ain't even trying to hide it. It's Marxism.
Facts.
You don't see it, then you blind, cause it's Marxism. Maybe read between the lines. This is Marxism. Imagine being on their side. People.
At this point, you don't even need to read between the lines, though. Like, he even, Flawd just said it. He said they're not even trying to hide it. But at this point, like, before you used to have to read between the lines. Now they just do it in broad daylight. It's like they want you to know. And that's what bothers me so much. That's the part
They
that,
throw it in your face.
yeah, because they're,
They throw it in your face because they're just being that much of assholes about it.
yeah, well, they throw it in your face like you're stupid. They want to treat you like you're dumb. But what I don't understand is how there's so many people that
Still don't see it.
that still don't see it. I could understand a few years ago, but at this point in our life, in 2024, where we're at right now, how are you getting tricked by these people? That's what I don't understand.
On their side. People united will never be defeated. Evilish tyrants forever will be scheming. We wasting time with the petty disagreements.
Facts.
Devil and his demons are pledging the allegiance. Why you think that they attacking masculinity and silencing men time and time and again? I won't pretend that we ain't kinda intense, but violence in men's the only line of defense. The smartest way to bring a nation to its knees. Take who keep it safe, emasculate them till they weak. Shame for our nature and berate us when we speak. Ask her how a day, now you a rapist and a creep. Tell
Yeah, he couldn't say that any better. And then on top of that, that's like the whole toxic masculinity thing where, okay, obviously there's toxic people. I'm probably considered one of the toxic people. To some women, I'm toxic. My baby mama said I was toxic. Kathy says I'm toxic, but she's toxic too, so it's
never
hand in
said
hand.
that.
She's never actually like said it, but like I have had women actually try to say I'm a toxic masculinity and all that. But yet at the same time, it's the same women that's saying it that's being just as toxic as I am in the same situations because we're both being toxic, so it's not like, but they've made it to a point where just masculinity is toxic masculinity. Like that's where this agenda has tried to take it. Yeah. And that's where it becomes a problem because now you're trying to say all men are evil. And then I like how he said he keeps bringing up the devil because everything that's going on today, not everything, but there's a lot of topics that are out there that are from the woke and the far leftists, the Marxism, that it's literally taking everything that's in the Bible and trying to do the complete opposite of that.
Yeah.
Which is by now when people don't believe in God, I don't know how they don't believe in God. I mean, everyone is able to have their own opinion. I can't say what you believe in, but I don't know how I would never, if I was not a believer, I would be a believer today. but I've been a believer. But if I wasn't, I would be one today because it's so obvious in your face. Like it's everything from the Bible being flipped.
Yeah, I've said that before too. Like I think at one point it just takes you like you're like kind of like on the bullshit until like one day you see it and then you just kind of like, oh.
Yeah, once you see it, you're like, you can never go. It's like the Matrix. Once you take the pill, you can never go back to not seeing it. But it's so obvious now. And I don't get it.
Now you a rapist and a creep. Tell a woman she don't need to seek a husband. Why she reproducing when she could just be productive? Freeze your eggs, go and be a breadwinner. The bun ain't even cooked, so it's cool to clean the oven. Female empowerment is titties on the gram. Posting your pics for a pitiful lonely man that wasn't creeping to that subscription to OnlyFans. Feminists are really menaces. There ain't no benefits to Marxism. I don't need.
Feminists are really menaces to men. That is a fire bar. That's so true though. Like where's the argument? I know we got people in here that are gonna have. Where's the argument to that? Please, where is the argument to that? Because it's literally like if you're a feminist and say you don't need men, but then you got an OnlyFans specifically for men to pay you. That's just, and I'm glad he brought up the WNBA. The whole WNBA thing. And then, come to find out, the WNBA finally finds a star or a very good player that's bringing in money for them. And then the feminists attack the woman that's bringing in all the money that they've been wanting forever and ever and ever, but they've been wanting it from men, which the WNBA is a women's league that is what's that word? It's subsidized. It's paid for by the NBA. It's a branch off of the NBA, so it's paid for by men. And it's just the whole thing is wild, yo. It's just fucking wild. You got anything to say, babe?
No, I agree though.
I don't even feel like rhyming. It's Marxism. If you seeking, then you'll find out it's Marxism. I'll repeat it one more time. That is Marxism. For the people left behind. Marxism. They ain't even trying to hide it. It's Marxism. You don't see it, then you blind, cause it's Marxism. Maybe read between the lines. This is Marxism. Imagine being on their side. People united will never be defeated. Evilish tyrants forever will be scheming. We wasting time with the petty disagreements. Devil and his demons are pledging the allegiance. People united will never be defeated.
This is fire.
Evilish tyrants forever will be scheming. We wasting time with the petty disagreements. Devil and his demons are pledging the allegiance.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
Huh.
Facts.
Yep.
That was a good video. I liked the video.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
really liked the video. I wonder who helped to make it. That was really cool. I'm glad that he actually made a video for this song.
Yeah, I am too. And I was going to add to that and say I like the fact that he put the video in black and white because that just showcases more of like the meaning behind it.
Because it's not all black and white, really.
Because it's like, because it's in your face. It's black and white at this point. Like it's pretty much black and white, but there is still some people that can't see that. So, but then when you mix black and white, you get gray. So that's where the gray area comes from. And it showcased that in the video. But I like how he kept the video simple. He kept it right to the point. There was no extra stuff in there. And
I agree with the message too.
I agree with the message as well. But at the very end, that line that he said, when he said, someone said many years ago that if it ever comes to America, it'll be the end of it or whatnot.
Be a liberal.
No, I believe the person that said that, I want to say was Donald Trump years ago. Because Donald Trump has been talking about he was in an interview years ago. Guess what interview he was on? Oprah. Which Oprah was his best, one of his. Oprah wrote Donald Trump a note and signed it, saying, "I really wish we could, you could be the president and I could be your vice president. We'd make a great team." Oprah wrote that to
Oprah
fucking
and
Trump.
Ran together, they would totally win.
Yeah,
like
but Oprah's an evil ass person.
That's what I'm saying, but like before, like at that time.
Yeah, at that time. But I'm just saying. But look at her now.
Yeah.
ever since 2016, Oprah hates Trump, but, you know, she loved him all the other times. But I think it was Trump, but don't quote me because I could be wrong. But I think it was Trump that said that a long time ago because he used to talk about presidency and he used to say he wouldn't run. He used to say I wouldn't
run when the time was right, if it was needed.
He said if it was absolutely needed and he felt like America was coming to an end. And then that's what he did. So, oh, that was an old clip of Ronald Reagan? Okay.